Facts I bet you didn't know. A cloud can weigh more than 1,000,000 pounds. Clouds might look fluffy and light, but they can be super heavy. Some clouds can weigh more than 1,000,000 pounds. That's like having over 70 elephants floating above your head. Sunglasses were originally designed for Chinese judges to hide their facial expressions in court. Ever wonder why people wear sunglasses? Well, long ago in China, judges wore sunglasses to hide their facial expressions during court trials. You could drive to space in an hour. Zooming to space in just an hour. That sounds like science fiction, but it's true. If you could drive straight up into the sky at 60 miles per hour, you'd reach space in about an hour. A human could swim through a blue whale's veins. Blue whales are the largest animals on Earth, and they're enormous. Your skin is replaced every month, which put another way, means you have about 1,000 different skins in your life. The body has 2.5 million sweat pores. Every minute you shed over 30,000 dead skin cells. If you live to age 70, your heart will have beat around 2.5 billion times. Spread across their lifetime, most people spend an average of 1 whole year sitting on the toilet. On average, you fart enough in 1 day to fill a party balloon. We wee enough every month to fill a bath.
Without saliva, humans can't taste food. Imagine taking a big bite of your favorite food, but suddenly you can't taste anything. A snail can sleep for 3 years. Have you ever wanted to take a super long nap? Well, snails are the nap champions. They can snooze for an incredible 3 years. All of the electricity powering the internet weighs the same as a strawberry. All the electricity that keeps the entire internet running worldwide weighs about the same as a strawberry. Spider webs were used as bandages in ancient times. Spiders are known for their web-spinning skills, and in ancient times, people found a unique use for these delicate threads. They used spider webs as bandages to cover wounds.
To test their in-flight Wi-Fi. Have you ever wondered how Boeing tests their in-flight Wi-Fi? They use potatoes. Potatoes reflect and absorb Wi-Fi signals similarly to human bodies. Wombats do cube poos. Brace yourselves for this hilarious fact: wombats do cubed poos. Unlike most animals, wombats produce uniquely shaped poos. Your brain hides your nose. Did you know that your nose is always visible to you? You can't see it very well because your brain ignores it through a process called unconscious selective attention. There is gold in your body. We all have a little bit of gold in us. The human body contains about 0.2 milligrams of gold, which is mostly in our blood. Did you know that humans can't walk in a straight line without a visual point? If blindfolded, we gradually walk in a circle. Ketchup was used as medicine. That's right. In the 1800s, ketchup was believed to have healing properties and was used to treat ailments such as indigestion and a bad tummy. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins. When it comes to holding their breath, sloths take the lead. These slow-moving creatures can hold their breath for much longer than dolphins can. Australia is wider than the moon. Australia is already known for its vast landscapes and unique wildlife, but can you believe that Australia is wider than the moon? 1. Your eyes blink around 20 times a minute. That's over 10 million times a year. 2. Your ears never stop growing. 3. Earwax is actually a type of sweat. 4. The tongue is covered in about 8,000 taste buds, each containing up to 100 cells, helping you taste your food. 5. You produce about 40,000 liters of spit in your lifetime. Or to put it another way, enough spit to fill around 500 bathtubs. Yuck. 6. The average nose produces about a cupful of nasal mucus every day. 7. You are about 1 centimeter taller in the morning when you first get up than when you go to bed. This is because during the day, the soft cartilage between your bones gets squashed and compressed. 8. If you walked for 12 hours a day, it would take the average person 690 days to walk around the world. The entire surface of your skin is replaced every month, which put another way, means you have about 1,000 different skins in your life. The body has 2.5 million sweat pores. Every minute you shed over 30,000 dead skin cells. If you live to age 70, your heart will have beat around 2.5 billion times. Spread across their lifetime, most people spend an average of 1 whole year sitting on the toilet. On average, you fart enough in 1 day to fill a party balloon. Wee enough every month to fill a bath. Able to read or write in your dreams. There are around 2,000 thunderstorms happening on Earth at all times. Apples in supermarket can be up to 1 year old. Your fingernails grow 4 times faster than your toenails. Children have more taste buds than adults. There's a 50% chance that 2 people will share a birthday in a group of 23 people. The one who loves you will never leave you for another, because even if there are 100 reasons to give up, he or she will find 1 reason to hold on. Ants take rest for around 8 minutes in 12-hour period. Camels have 3 eyelids to protect themselves from the blowing desert sand. Chocolate can kill dogs as it affects their heart. Chocolate cake was invented in Texas. You actually lose a large percentage of your taste buds while on an airplane. Bees can sting other bees, usually if they feel threatened. Rottweiler. Rottweilers have some of the strongest bite strength out of all the dog breeds, but they're also just one of the strongest dog breeds in general. That's by design. Rottweilers were frequently used as companions to butchers or the most wild and unpredictable dog, wolf dog. Not a breed in its own right, these intimidating dogs are the result of breeding together dogs and wolf. 3. The fastest guard dog around, Doberman Pinscher. Doberman Pinschers were once common as guard and police dogs, and thus have a reputation of being intimidating and aggressive, especially the most restricted dog in the United States. American Pit Bull Terrier. Pit bulls are probably the most feared dogs in the US. They're associated with dogfighting, attacking people, and serving as guard dogs for drug dealing. The scariest dogs in pop culture, German Shepherd. German Shepherds will assertively stand their ground and are suited to be either watchdog or guardian. Make more than 100 vocalizations, more than 1/5 of all the calories consumed by humans worldwide is provided by rice alone. The name for the shape of Pringles is called a hyperbolic paraboloid. The dark region on the North Pole of Pluto's moon, Charon, is called Mordor. Butterflies in your stomach are a real feeling. The sensation is caused by a rush of adrenaline in your body. You are about 1 centimeter taller in the morning when you first get up than when you go to bed. 9% of dog owners will have a birthday party for their pet. If you sneeze too hard, you could fracture a rib. Follow m.facts for more videos. Your thumb has the same length as your nose. A day on Earth is actually not 24 hours, is actually 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4 seconds. Your lips touch when you say separate, but don't touch when you say together. An average human can only breathe 673 million times in their whole lifetime. Water smells like cinnamon, don't drink it. Cinnamon is used as a cover-up for poison. The first one to apologize is the bravest, the first one to forgive is the strongest. The first one to forget is always the happiest. A woman's favorite song will tell you more about her feelings than her lips ever will. The brain storage capacity is estimated to be equivalent to about 1 million gigabytes, which is like having a supercomputer in your head. There are more connections in your brain than there are in the Milky Way galaxy. It will shock you. The Eiffel Tower gets taller in the summer. Human teeth are the only part of the body that can't heal themselves. An 11-year-old accidentally invented ice pops. Venus is the only planet that spins clockwise. The human nose can remember 50,000 different scents.
You are trapped in a room during a fire, and you can't evacuate. Block the gaps under the door with fabric to prevent smoke from entering. Today's high school students have the same anxiety levels as insane asylum patients had in the 1950s. If you are being strangled by a python, do not pry it off. Instead, bite it and poke its eyes. If cooking oil catches fire, do not use water to extinguish it. Instead, turn off the fire and cover the pot.
Electric chair was invented by a dentist. You're always 6 minutes from dying, but breathing resets the clock. You are actually paralyzed while dreaming. A drop of oil can contaminate 25 liters of water. Brain activity is more active during REM sleep than in waking moments. Reason why the wedding ring is placed on the fourth finger of your left hand is because is the only finger that has a vein connected to your heart. If you smell fish or rotten eggs in your home for no reason, get out and call the emergency services. It might be a natural gas leak.
On your skin. The slippery feel you feel is because you have basically made soap by dissolving the top layer of skin. If you are trapped in a room during a fire and you can't evacuate, block the gaps under the door with fabric to prevent smoke from entering. Today's high school students have the same anxiety levels as insane asylum patients had in the 1950s. If you are being strangled by a python, do not pry it off. Instead, bite it and poke its eyes. If cooking oil catches fire, do not use water to extinguish it. Instead, turn off the fire and cover the pot.